Right chaps, welcome back to the Wash Wild Fowler Field Sports channel. Dwayne's asked me to do the intro just for a bit of something different to keep mixing it up. We've been out on the foxes a couple of sessions on some of my permission with him and got a bit of footage together for you, so we'll come to that in a bit. I'll just talk you through some of the kit I use. The rifle is a Tikka T3X in 243 with the Norma 58 grain VMAX. I've used those for a long time now. I used to use Hornady, got on well with them all. Just stick to those now. I think it was availability really. I always used to use the Archer as well until this little beauty came along, which I'm sure you all know what it is, Part 007. And then just for its recording feature really, I decided to use that, which is what we were using when I was out with Dwayne, so the footage is from the Pard. However, just for old time's sake really, I decided to switch back to the Archer, and I've been using that a bit just lately. PBIRL on top. Whilst we're on about the PBIRs, Paul also did me a little handheld torch, which is fantastic, fits in your pocket nicely. Once you've shot the fox and you go find it, obviously, ideal. Hawk Sidewinder scope. I cannot speak highly enough about these. I've got 4 of these I think now. I've got them on all my rifles. I haven't got anything else, just those. So all my night vision is compatible with all the rifles. I can chop and change, put it on whichever rifle I like, and we're sorted. Moderator, again, a bit of a funny one. Well, not funny one, a change of heart really. I've always had the ATEC or a DPT, which is a nice lightweight moderator, because once you've got all this kit bolted on the rifle and everything else, it does get a bit heavy. So I went for the lightest possible setup with the light rifle and the light moderator. But I've just recently changed my mind and gone back again to the Wildcat, because it just, I mean, that's like shooting a 2.2 rimfire as it is there. It's ideal. Thermal spotters, that is an ancient Pulsar XD75 Apex, is it? Yeah, Apex XD75, which we have used and shot them with. It's actually a scope, but it's not on a rifle, so we use that as a spotter. Then this is an ancient Quantum XD50S, which has just come back from Pulsar, actually, having had a massive overhaul. New lens caps and eye cups, and something inside it went wrong. I don't know what, but it's all good, still fighting fit. But I think they've got to be 10 years old now, I would imagine. And I've used them relentlessly in that time. Brilliant bits of kit. However, when that went in for a repair, I did purchase this, which is the Hick GQ50L, the Griffin, which again, brilliant bit of kit with the rangefinder on. That's ideal, really handy. To be honest, I'm not one of those. I'm not going to sit here and say these are good this week because Hick have sent me one, and they were good next week because Pulsar sent me one. Everything you see here, I've bought and paid for myself, so I'm not sponsored, I'm not supported or whatever by anyone else. It's all my own gear, and for me, it's all a combination that works. Fox Pro, that one's a Patriot. I've also got an Inferno, I think it is. So that's my entire setup really. I can't tell you any more really. That's about it for the kit. So I hope you enjoy the film, and let's get on to it.
Oh, beautiful. 178 yards.
Yeah, just come out to pick the first one up. I marked him on some. We're in a stubble field, and there's a bit of wheat that the combine's missed, just a little slither. And as he came past that, I then shot it. So I used that to mark where he was. And there's the bit, if you can see it. There's the bit of wheat that the combine missed. So that's what I was aiming for. And sure enough, here's the fox. So we'll go see what we got. I thought the shot was a bit high. I know it's cub time of year, but that's time. Vixen.
Is it a young one or?
Well, I would say so. Looking at them, nice and white and sharp and fresh, and looks like a young set of teeth. But I knew the shot was a little bit high, to be honest. This is my first one in, God, months, because I've been that busy with harvest. So I was a little bit trigger happy maybe, but anyway, did the job. That's one in the back. Let's go pick the second. Another vixen.
That's definitely a cub. I would have said that first one was a cub, you know.
Well, that's what I mean. That's definitely, you can tell that, can't you, straight away. But that one looked like it had a more of a winter coat on it. But it did look like it had a small, fresh set of teeth on it. Although
also that first one, the way it reacted to that call and the way it come round there, I would have said it's probably last year's one, but not this year's.
Too clever for a.
Yeah, that one's definitely this year though.
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look at them side by side, but.
Yeah.
You see that one to me. That's a cub coat. That to me looks like more of a winter coat, like an older one, but.
I spotted a pair of eyes down the far bottom of the field. So we got into position, put the caller on, and then this guy come up to us within 20 yards. He'd like the sound of the call, I think.
Second stand of the night now. We've got two off the first. Just getting into position. We've got carrots on the right and Tate's on the left, but we're going to just stop and call everything in front of us. We've got the main road behind us, so chances are there won't be a lot between there and here. So really we're calling out onto all that land in front of us and hope we get another customer or two come from that wood or any of that open ground out there. There's a big stack of bales here, so I'm going to assume this field's stubble. As I say, I've only just finished my busy period with harvest, so I haven't had a chance to get out and about and actually see what's cut, what's not, what's bare, what's stubble, what's ploughed, what's worked or whatever. So it's a bit suck it and see, but yeah, we're here now, so we'll jump out and have a go.
Woo!
Right, I'm just going to drop a pin on my phone and just measure how far that is, because I often find this time of year when you're shooting cubs, because they're so small, you don't get to sort of appreciate them in the scope as much as you do adult ones, so it can often throw you off a little bit with your ranges. So we've just shot that one, that's the third. We were 120 yards that way trying to call it, and it wouldn't come, so we thought, well, we'll drive a little bit closer, we might get a shot. The wind was almost right for doing that. Anyway, we jumped in the dike, disappeared, we pulled up, we had a look, we had a call, we had a look, we had a call, it reappeared, a little bit of patience paid off, and we got it shot. So I'm going to drive down there now and pick it up, drop another pin, see how far it is. You're going to see if your spotter reads it the same as what I read it at, and then I'll come and I'll pick it up, I'll pick you up, we'll go find another one. Cool. Right, so we've just done the second stand and shot the third fox of the night. That's another vixen, they're all vixens so far. So we've just got to the third stand, we'll stop and have another call here, and if we don't call anything in, we'll then just drive a bit further through the farm that way and flick the lamp about, check it's all clear before we go. The wind is straight in my window going out that window, so it's a bit, I think it's eased off a little bit, but it is a bit strong for what I like, because I generally like a still night so the call can travel in every direction for as far as it likes. But so I like to start with a quiet one, so we'll try the rat probably here to start with, then the rabbit, and then we'll move on to DSG cottontail, which is like a hare basically, but a bit, it's quite loud. And then we'll try maybe cub distress again. I reckon it was probably a reflector on that railway line side. If we're just going to have a quick ride around here, flash the lamp about, see what we can see on the way home. It's getting on now. It's same old thing, you know, you don't start till 9:30 at this time of year, so it soon gets late. So we'll have a quick look on the way back, see if we can find one more, and that'll do us.
So that was it for that night. Now this is a week later on the second stand of the night. Nothing on the first stand after a good calling session. Now this happened really quick. We spotted one and it run to an edge. Then we spotted another one. Dougie got on the rifle, and within a quick session he had 3 down.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hold it.
Woo!
Oh dear. come straight through his bib and made a bit of a mess of his shoulder. They're getting big now, aren't they? So that's the second. And the third's here. That's a dog and a vixen. It's a vixen. 2 vixens and a dog then. Not a bad second stand. Made up for the first blank, didn't it?
Yeah. No wrong with that, mate.
That'll do. Good foxes, aren't they?
They are, mate, yeah.
Fit, furry, fluffy.
Well, that was all we came
Real
across
cubs.
that night. Now, Dougie has kindly
Top one,
sent me
real
over
cubs,
some
isn't
it?
just
That's
shot
the-
footage. It's not the
That's
best
the
quality,
smallest.
but it's well worth a watch.
What was that? That was the third one.
Well, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, then please remember to give it a like, a share and a comment. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do, don't forget to press the notification bell in the top right hand corner of your screen. That way you'll be notified of any future videos that I post to the channel. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and I hope to see you all very soon.